stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Miami Dolphins. Tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from Miami. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And some room to run now. Touchdown, Vikings. Kenneth Walker, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Dolphins.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Stroud. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Stroud looking to change the play. 2nd and 1. Right side, there's Likely with it. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch in the opening drive. The Dolphins at 11-2 now, and they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Again, it's Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
2J. Watch the shift. Hey, uno more. Buggy. Look to hot.
Throwing now is Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore that landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
11.
Stroud will look to throw once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. C.J. Stroud taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Running left is Walker. Room here to run. And he'll be out right at the 35. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back to Walker on first down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. When you look at this defense, they sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards. 7-7, our score after one. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Walker. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
To the air with McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to grab.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Tony. Hey, uno.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. 2nd and 2. That is caught by Dell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
White Tony, look at high, on the quick, right?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
All right. 2J. 18. What's up? 11. 19. Hey, uno more. Hey.
And Stroud now to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Gain on the play. That's good. 1 Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, South. White Tony.
Here's Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
And now an audible here into something else.
All right.
Stroud completes this out wide. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Take down a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
19.
Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here goes Stroud again. Short one there, caught by Likely. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. 19 Texas.
The throwing again is Stroud. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man, Dell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
White, 18. Look the hot.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
All right. 18. What's that? 19 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
18. What's that?
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
South.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They run again with Walker. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He's short, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
To the right side, this is Walker. No gain on the play there, second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now 3rd down and very long. Up the middle, here's Walker. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A chance for Waddle on the return. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Stroud looking to throw. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Stroud looking to change the play. They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
Stroud.
line.
That's complete to Dell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. This is caught by Addison. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Devon Achane with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And that is caught for the 2 points. They didn't want the tie. They rolled the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 211 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 8. Now McCarthy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch. And normally, he's a sure-handed target.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee you, he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out. Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stroud. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Takedown with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First down, Minnesota.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, Pioneer. Check.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Trying the left side with Walker. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. But 223 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
To the air with McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Hand off here to Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes second down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Throwing is McCarthy. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Straight ahead, Walker. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 6. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He's back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Elijah Arroyo, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19, Tiger. Mustang 19.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Oh, hey. Tony.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Buggy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Look the high. Look. 18. What's that?
Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
South. Why Tony?
Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 10. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but takes no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Here we go. First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
36. Dolphins 29.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Here's 1st down.
11, out. Look to high, look to high. Tony.
To throw is Stroud. This ball intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.